What is going on? Happy Hump Day. 2 more days to the weekend. I feel like that's why we work just to make it to the weekend. What's going on, eh? Good to see you. There's a little KVK action going on here. I forget which kingdoms these are, but hey, it's fighting. New Jack, Rise of Wreckfall. Wreck, you change your name like every other week. This is Kingdom number 2079. Kingdom number 2861. They are in Kingsland fighting. What's up, Dino Master? Oh, that was a well-timed rally. The flag as all the troops are leaving it. Oh, let's get a poll going here. Whoa. Every 14 days until you're happy with the name. What's up, Chelsea? Thanks, guys, for jumping on and hanging out today. Appreciate that. It was a long, long day at work, as you can tell by my voice. Need none of the above. I had taco pizza. It was quite yummy. Got a few things to talk about today, right? Some breaking news. 1484 had a town hall meeting earlier. Apparently it was announced that a handful of their leaders are migrating out. Another handful of their leaders are quitting. And yeah, it sounds like it's the end of 1484 as we know it. So, I think 12 Inch is looking for a new home. I don't know about Only Farmer. So there is our first casualty from that KVK. Homemade taco pizza. Wife got some pizza crust at the store. And then you spread some refried beans on top of it, some ground beef on top of that, cheese on top of that, some jalapeno peppers. Put it in the oven, bake that. When it comes out, you throw some shredded lettuce and some diced tomatoes and some more cheese on top of it. Throw some sour cream and hot sauce on top of that, and then chow down. Yep, 12 got to play one KVK there. He was very kind of shell-shocked when he heard the news. Is breaking news still flashing on the screen? Did not go away? Okay, I guess I gotta turn that off. Sorry about that. He looked shell-shocked. Is Baba leaving? I have not heard that one. Hey, Lion, clap. No, not man. I mean, we're talking like taco pizza. Nope, don't fold it. Eat it like a pizza. It's messy as all hell. All the toppings are falling off all over your hands. You got sour cream running through your fingers. But it's good. So that's one thing today. And I mean, he was talking about 1188, but people were saying 1188 was going to 1846. And God only knows, man, the drama that is Imperium Kingdoms. Doing good, Fub. How are you? Trader title on who? On Baba? So that's some of the news today, right? And then we got this face-to-face with Lilith that we'll go through here in a little bit. Hey, Kim. Doing well? If any of them don't find a kingdom, they can always join the dead weight of 10002. Hey, you get all the events first in 02, right? I mean, there's some benefit to being there. One hour and 24 minutes, and we are in our matchmaking period here ourselves. Yeah, I don't mind watching Imperium KVK, but the drama that is generally in Imperium Kingdom, no thank you. No thank you. What do we got here? Henry and ZL? Nice. Did I do the recharge event yet? Come on, seriously. Here's my shop. Got the heads, the stones, the keys, equipment chests. Is this one the recharge? Nope, this one is the recharge. Yeah, we're done with that. Ready to lose KVK? No, sir. We're going to give it our all. Matchmaking starts today. We're just about done here. 181 out of 320 on the final level. And I won't have to worry about that damn thing anymore. No, I got Tariq. Will you try to get the champion avatar frame? It's the rarest in the game. Which one is that? I think that's the one that MF had for a period of time, right? That one. This one? Yeah, that's a sexy frame. I like that. Reach 580 progress in the champion achievement to obtain. Oh, we're close. What do we have to do yet? Suleiman. Island Fortress, yeah, I'll never get some of these because I don't have these city themes, right? What are we at? 515. There's 25, 35. 45, 55, 65. I don't know that I can get to 580. because we got these permanent city themes that you have to apply. So even if I finish what I don't have done, we're going to be 15 points short. MF has retired from the game. The account has a new owner. So the new owner took the account to 2605. MF will still play with us during war. It just won't be on the MF account. We have several accounts that he can use during war that are kind of like guest accounts that friends can come and play on. And that includes PSN Groot, 138 million power. JPie. Hell, he can play on my farm account if he wants. So, mainly Groot. Baba got rallied by Mama TC. Fluffy Pony is the new owner of the account. Yes, sir. Yeah, Fluffy's a great guy. I had several conversations with him while he was here. I mean, he was buying bundle after bundle, so I thank him for that. And he's a classy guy. I mean, there's a lot that could have gone wrong getting a 700 million power account in an established kingdom. You know, he could have went rogue. He could have taken MGEs. He could have, zeroed a bunch of players just for shits and grins. He could have done gold head events, but he didn't do any of that. He followed the kingdom rules while he was here. He was very respectful. He participated in events. I genuinely like the man. 2605 is lucky to have him there. But I that the video Chisgel did about their migration, it did kind of rub me the wrong way, talking about all the kills and the deads and the resources donated on that account, with no mention that it used to be MF's account. Give the man credit. The man busted his ass to get the kills and deads that he had. I understand the account's not his anymore. I get it. But, give credit where credit's due. But yeah, he will not at all talk about the buying and selling accounts. And I'm not saying the account was sold. I don't want to get anyone banned or in trouble, right? I do not know if the account was sold. The account changed ownership. MF wanted somebody to have that account that was A, first and foremost, a good human being, and B, that would be able to keep up with the spending on that account like it needs. To keep that account top tier, you got to keep spending on it. And he found the right person in Fluffy. Yeah, but there would be no harm in giving MF credit for the work that he's done on it. And I mean, hell, he's played 5 KVKs in a C or DC kingdom. So the number of kills and deads on that account is even that much more impressive. You got to work twice as hard to get kill points and deads in a low seed kingdom than you do in an Imperium kingdom that's fighting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But, I mean, it is what it is. MF's happy. He seems at peace. He still hangs out on Discord with us and chats with us on Discord. And I'm sure once the fighting starts, he'll get that itch and he'll want to jump on and he can play on Groot's account. Or, I'm sure there are others here that would let him play on their account. I have no idea about Peppa. I've never played with or against Peppa. Yeah, I'm Fluffy's got other accounts too. I'm sure he will do well with that. I'm sure he will uphold the standards that MF set when he owned the account. I have no doubt about that. I think Cat was trying to talk him into staying here, to be honest. And he, like I said, he's a great dude. I believe the door is open should he ever want to come back. Oh, Stitch stuck in here. What's up, Stitch? Good to see you. So, you know, time will tell. Time will tell. Yeah, the last KVK we played against the Peppa Pig, but it wasn't the same one that has a YouTube channel, or I think is a whale in several kingdoms. Because he was live streaming when that Zone 5 opened in that last KVK. And I was on there watching, and I point blank asked him, "Were you the Peppa Pig that fought against 1029?" And he said no. I can let MF on my account. You would probably have no troops left faster than you could blink an eye, buddy. Peppo was the player we played, not Peppa. Okay. You can see how I was confused there. I read it. We have not read it on stream yet. Probably going to do that here at the top of the hour. Go through that. I read it real quickly in between meetings at work. So some interesting changes, it seems. Where else might there be fighting here? Orange and pink. This looks like a very chill KVK. Yeah, thank you for the reminder, Nightbot, right? If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, we're 30 subscribers away from 2,000. I think October 20th, I think, was last year, was my first live stream ever. So to hit 2,000 subscribers in a year, I consider that a minor accomplishment. Right? A lot of people say it takes a year to get 100 subscribers. So that's a credit to you guys. That's a credit to this community for being fantastic. I know there are many nights that I'm live streaming here that I feel like a fucking zombie after work. I don't know how you guys stay entertained, or if I'm the only one streaming and it's all you got to watch for Rise of Kingdoms content, and that's why you're here. But hey, Golden. Nen, is the new commander worth investing in? See, Will is saying yes. What I find hard to wrap my head around is that if it's an OP commander, we've never, ever seen Lilith give out a free commander. And in essence, that's what this guy is, right? He's a free commander. We've never seen Lilith give out a free commander that's overpowered. So that's what I'm really struggling with. But if you watch Seawell, he is saying that Scipio and this new guy, and Guan Sargon are going to be the top 2 infantry marches. So, I mean, I guess if you're an infantry player, hey, you know, and you got the gold heads, go for it. Or if you're doing like A said, and you are waiting to pick your commander in this event, so that you can maybe pick the new commander and get what was this, 50, 70 heads, something like that, right away. More power to you. Still a free commander though, right? I mean, I'm going all in on Tariq. Next MG, I should be getting first place, and we're gonna finish off Tariq. 5353. I think I calculated today. I will need to invest 90 heads into them. Yeah, it's hard to say. Is smite damage going to be better than skill damage? I think I want to see him in action before I dump any goldies into him myself. I'm not one of those calculus majors who sits down and goes through the skills and analyzes the skills, honestly. Archer commanders, I love archers, so I'll just expertise those right away regardless. But I'll watch what other people are doing, what other people are using, see what's working for them, and then kind of modify it to my taste. I'm no John Wick here. I'm no C. Will here that analyzes the battle reports and goes through each and every line to find out who is giving me, 0.3% better stats. What's up, Turco? Yeah, I mean, if all the debuffs are against skill damage and smite damage doesn't get debuffed by that, then hey, that's something to be said. All right, so let's check this out, right? Face to face, blah blah blah. This question just kind of made me, facepalm. My kingdom's power is too high, making it hard for us to get matched with an opponent for KVK. Every time matchmaking starts, we have to disband our units en masse to lower our power and clear out inactive accounts. You should be clearing out inactive accounts regardless. Okay, not just before you enter KVK. You should be clearing out inactive accounts regardless. Even when we do find a matchup, our opponents try to avoid us if they aren't powerful enough. This has made Lost Kingdom unbearable. Okay, for starters, if you don't like playing the game anymore, then fucking move to a different kingdom. Nobody's forcing you to stay in a kingdom that's power is too high. If you're not having fun playing the game in the kingdom you're in, then fucking move to another kingdom. That fucking simple. Our dev team has been talking about this issue for some time now. We've discussed our preliminary adjustment plan with player representatives through our online roundtable meetings. Okay, who are the players? I want to know who the players are. Do they represent the entire community or just a few select kingdoms? From the roundtable and subsequent discussions, we received and looked through a ton of suggestions regarding our adjustment plan. We've made changes to the plan, and with an emphasis on introducing quota limits and multi-queue KVK. Multi-queue KVK. During the KVK registration phase, kingdoms in the matchmaking pool will be divided based on whether or not they have at least 800 active governors with the level 25 or above City Hall. Okay, 1029, count us out of that. Kingdoms with 800 or fewer will be normal kingdoms. So what? Is 1029 with, say, 200 active accounts going to be paired with kingdoms with 799 active accounts? If that happens, yeah, I'll bend over, grab your ankles, right? Kingdoms with more than 800 will become multi-queue kingdoms. Multi-queue kingdoms will be divided into multiple queues, which can each take part in KVK as separate entities. The same KVK, or are they going to be in different KVKs? The kingdom's king must appoint governors to manage each KVK queue and assist with them deciding the final rosters. The king of a multi-queue kingdom will select the story for all queues. So what, you're going to have a fighting queue and a farming queue? Yeah, one is a fighting KVK. Anyone who wants to fight, join this KVK. Anyone who wants a farming KVK, join this other KVK. What's going on, Justin? Thank you very much for those 10 gifted. Got a gifted membership from Justin. Please thank the man in chat. If you are a member, you know what to do. Pop that Justin emoji in chat. Help me thank him for his generosity. I mean, how many kingdoms really have 800 active players in them, right? There's only 3 or 4. Queues in the same kingdom will not be matched to the same lost kingdom. Okay, so that answers my prior question. KVK registration process for normal kingdoms will remain similar to the current process. The king needs to select their preferred story. The kingdom's KVK roster will be selected automatically. So basically, you have less than 800 players, you're all going in. If 1960 plays on farm CH 24 and below, instead of 25, they will only have about 200 active-ish players. Yeah, I mean, seriously, I don't understand this. For multi-queue kingdoms, the maximum roster slots can be allocated this way, 800 per queue. So does that mean, okay, if you're playing in separate KVKs and you win both KVKs, you're going to have 200, 400, 480 players getting Autrec rewards? Or only 240? I would think the 400 number, right? There will be some flexibility on the number of governors in each kingdom's roster in the interest of fair matchmaking. After Lost Kingdom Chronicles have progressed to a certain point, governors who did not qualify will be able to enter the Lost Kingdom, but you'll not be able to leave their kingdom's starting province. What's the point then? After KVK has begun, alliances that did not qualify will be able to build alliance. Will not be able to build alliance buildings in the Lost Kingdom. This is subject to further tweaks. Okay, so for starters, I mean, if you're whining and crying about your kingdom not getting a match because your power is too high, find another damn kingdom then. Nobody's forcing you to stay in that kingdom. There are other A seed kingdoms, there are other high B seed kingdoms that have less than 800 active players but still do a hell of a job in KVK. You know Ray Lewis from the... Well, yeah. Ray Lewis, yeah. One of the best linebackers ever. So, I don't understand the need for this. I really don't. I think, honestly, it's more to minimize lag than anything else. Yeah, if your kingdom has more than 800 players in it, 800 active CH25 players in it, you can queue for 2 different KVKs. So here's their smite damage question, right? Why introduce smite damage instead of normal attacks? Answer. With the addition of new commanders and updates to old commanders, the damage factor of damage dealing skills has steadily climbed upwards. Obviously. This has made skill damage and skill damage related buffs increasingly important means of determining a commander's overall strength. Well, that's nobody's fault but your own, Lilith. You keep giving us these OP commanders compared to last generation. We wanted to introduce a new concept to open up new strategic avenues for you to experiment with. This should read, we wanted to introduce a new concept to make you buy new armaments bundles, to make you spend money on these new commanders so that we get rich. Commanders that rely on normal attack buffs to deal damage, example Attila, previously lacked any means of dealing burst damage, like skilled damage. Further enhancing normal attack buffs was not enough to solve this. Thus, we added smite damage, which deals a high burst damage while synergizing with normal attack commanders. I mean, I'm not against this, but let's call a spade a spade. They're doing this so they can get money. Let's add a button to reject friend requests. That would be nice. Currently, the only way to get rid of a friend request is to accept them as a friend and then remove them as a friend. Kind of a pain in the ass. Two full active alliances or 300 players. How the fuck you find 500 more? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's only a few kingdoms that are going to be split. Right? I can see maybe 846, 365, 1093 having to split into 2 KVKs. I would like to see commanders from a wider range of civilizations. They're planning to introduce commanders from more civilizations. Yay, more commanders are coming. New commander skills are confusing. Blah, blah, blah. They go through this whole thing about ZL. Talking about ranged commanders here. We're coming up with strategic options to help ranged commanders. So, I don't know, guys. It's one of those wait and see. It's really only going to affect a small percentage of kingdoms. I get it, right? I mean, I get it, right? Some of these kingdoms, it's hard to find a match because they're too damn big. But at the end of the day, if that's an issue for you, break off into 2 kingdoms then. Have a brother kingdom and a sister kingdom. Just strikes me as odd. I mean, 1029 is a... Let's look at our top 800 players. Rankings. Individual power. So this has absolutely no impact to us, right? I mean, I'm at 300 now, and that player's 3 million power. Yeah, all it's going to do is force those kingdoms to get smaller. Right? They'll want exactly 800 players that are going to be active and fighting. This is fucking sad, right? So our 800th player is 320,000. Oh, yeah, DKP question. I mean, come on. You guys know my thoughts on DKP. I don't like DKP. I don't like it when kingdoms say that you have to get a specific number of kills or a specific number of deads. Where was the DKP question? So here's the equipment adjustment, right? And I agree with this. Let's give levels to existing equipment. Let's not introduce new equipment, making existing stuff worthless. Where is that DKP question? Here we go. Introduce a stats tracking system. Our hope is that all governors can enjoy the game in a way best that suits them. We do not recommend imposing strict evaluation system on all governors. Kingdoms are free to be run however a kingdom wants to be run. I don't agree with the DKP system myself, because if you say, hey, you're 50 million power, you have to get X number of kills, that person is probably going to play until they get X number of kills and then stop playing. They're done. They got their kills. I have an email that says I was safe if I got 1 million kill points. I got 1 million kill points. Now I'm going to go farm barbs. It doesn't work like that. You know, and I mean this question just fucking cracks me up here, this first question. We have to disband our units en masse to lower our power. Nobody's forcing you to do nothing. Nobody's forcing you to do nothing. We have to clear out our inactive accounts to lower power. You should be doing that anyway. What fucking planet do you live on? You should be doing that anyway. If you have people there that are inactive, yeah, zero them. Take their resources. Make sure they do not count in your matchmaking process. It's basic common sense. But you're crying because you got a 0 inactive players? It makes no sense to me. None. How did we clear our kingdom out? After the first KVK that TSN was here, the Cat and MF and Mavic and all those guys were here, they pulled stats, they looked at the numbers, and they compiled a list of players who did not participate. And they said, you guys need to leave the kingdom or we're going to zero you. You have until such and such a date. I think they gave them 2 weeks. If you have trouble meeting this deadline and need more time, let us know. We will work with you, but we need you gone. And then the people that didn't leave, we just zeroed them. After you see a couple of your friends get zeroed for ignoring the rule and the recommendation to leave the kingdom and not meeting the deadline and not communicating to us that you couldn't meet the deadline, after you see a couple of your friends get through, you're going to fucking bubble and you're going to leave that kingdom real damn quick. No, we didn't have a standard per se. There was no set number. But you know who is there fighting. You can tell who is there fighting. There is no set number to say if you have 100 million power, you have to get X number of dads, or you have to get X number of kills. But you know, you can tell who's worthless and who's trying. I mean, even now, if there are players who, we don't ask a lot from our players, right? We want them to be active. We want them to participate in events. We want them to be there fighting with us. Real life does come first. But if you can't be there on the field fighting with us in a KVK, it's all about communication. Just let somebody know. Let somebody know ahead of time. Letting us know that you're going to be on a business trip when Pass 4 opens. Fine, no problem. Shit happens. Life comes first. Work comes first. Family comes first. But if you're not there when Pass 4 opens, and you're not fighting at all, and 2 weeks later we ask you what's up, and you say you were on a business trip, that's a problem. Use your brain. Be proactive. Communicate. That's all we ask. We don't expect everyone to get 2 billion kill points and 11 million deaths every KVK. We do expect some level of participation, though. It's not about kills and deads either. We have players who don't get a lot of kills and don't get a lot of deads, but they are up during our downtime, and they are babysitting burning flags, or they are filling flags and defending a flag from the enemy when there's only 1 or 2 people online. So it's not about a specific kill number or a specific dead number. It's about participation, communication, and common sense. If we're all fighting in a murder ball trying to take down objectives and you're in the starting zone barb chaining, that's a problem. If we're all in a murder ball fighting, trying to take down flags, trying to defend flags, and you're off farm killing, that's a problem. It happens, but I give everybody shit for it all the time. I call people out when we're watching KVKs all the time. If you're in the middle of Kingsland, 3 hours into Kingsland, and you're having to get resources, that's an organization and a planning issue. Right? There should be no need to get resources 3 hours into Kingsland. You should be planning ahead and getting those resources well before Kingsland opens. And that doesn't necessarily mean, we're going to zero you. It means we're going to have a conversation here. We don't take this game super seriously anymore, right? But at the same time, when we're in KVK, we expect people to show up. And if you can't, let us know in advance. But if we have 4 or 5 KVKs in a row, and every KVK you're sending us messages, I can't be there for this, or I can't be there for that. That might become an issue eventually. Some of us are crazy. We take days off of work for pass openings. Take days off of work for Kingsland, yeah. But we don't expect people to do that. That's not the expectation. That's the exception. But the people that take days off of work for pass fighting, or who are online for 30 hours straight, the Stitches, the Mavics, the Resurgence, the Cats, the Plagues, those players are the ones who are getting higher spots in MGE. So, your MGE rank is directly attributed to the level of effort that you're putting into this game. The level of support that you're giving the rest of us. It seems logical to me. Let's see, what is... it's not dinner time. It's not dinner time wins the poll. Alright, Let's see what we got going on here. See if they're still fighting in this KVK. Dark Knight, I don't know you. Pizza isn't on the list. Had to vote for It's Not Dinner Time. Oh, fair enough. My project this weekend is to transfer resources off of farms. At least on Saturday. Sunday we will be live at Lambeau Field to watch the Packers battle the Saints. How does Flipper go on for 20 minutes in Discord about barbers? Stitch, I'll never figure that guy out. He's a trip, but man, once you get him started on a subject, holy cow. I do still have resources on my farms. I got a couple farms, not on this account. Let's see, got about 36912, got about 1.2 billion total on this one, about $1 billion total on this one, only about 400 million on these two. I transferred these two last weekend. But on my other 6 farms, I got quite a ton, probably about 2.5-3 billion total resources that I can bring over yet. Yafi's learning. He brought all his farms in today. It is exactly, so I have a sign in my office, right? It says Lambeau Field, 51 miles. So it's about an hour. It takes about an hour to get there. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's nice. I can have the tablet up in front of me, and even during meetings, you know, farmers come home, you can just keep sending those farmers out. We don't do Zoom calls, so it's not like I'm on video for any of these calls. Although my boss has a Zoom call set up for Friday the 29th, but I have that day off. Monday the 25th and Friday the 29th. I have those days off, so next week is a 3-day work week. But I guarantee I'll pay for taking those 2 days off in those 3 days. Monday is my 53rd birthday, and then Friday the 29th is my wife's 54th birthday. So I took the days off, but she didn't. So I guess I'm playing Rise of Kingdoms all day, or Starfield, or whatever happens. Maybe if waterfowl season is open, I can see if someone wants to go shoot some ducks. I'll have to look down and get a license. I don't know if it's open or not. I know deer season is open, but for bow hunters. Burn Lambo. What's up, Bloody Mandas? So, alright, so you're in 44, Bloody Mandas. What's going on there? I hear a lot of different things. Some people are saying that some leaders are quitting and some other leaders are migrating. I hear people are migrating to 1365. I seen 12-inch earlier hitting up Apocalypse Gaming in 2049, trying to get over to that kingdom. What is the truth, my friend? Give us the lowdown. Who's gonna burn him? Hey, man. Don't tempt him, right? We're at rankings. Don't tempt him. Carrot him. Yeah, I'd have to bubble. No, Apo's not in leadership. I think he was the only person in 89 that 12-inch knew. Yeah, I think a lot of people are pissed and went all in on this KVK. Supposedly the Koreans are moving. So then that kind of goes with the rumors I heard about them going to 365. Yeah, gun deer season here doesn't start until generally the third week in November, right around Thanksgiving. I mean, you got your youth hunt that's generally a week or two before that. But then you got the gun deer season, and then you have muzzle loader at some point in there as well. It's been at least 6 years since I went out hunting. I like duck hunting though. To me that's more fun than deer hunting. Deer hunting, you're sitting in a tree stand freezing your ass off. And there are many times, because baiting is illegal here, there are many times you don't even see a deer. But I like duck hunting. You pick the right place, you get a lot of action. There goes that flag. I don't know who gave 12-inch resources, if people gave him resources. I mean, I saw him transferring some off of his farms. For a free-to-play player, he did get quite a few kills in that KVK. Let's face it, he fights a lot differently than I do, than a lot of people do. But yeah, you kind of got to do that when you haven't spent a penny in the game. I am tired. I suffer visions. What do they mean? Feelings turn to stone. So are you gonna stay there, Bloody Mantis, and get rid of the dead weights and try to rebuild that kingdom. Well, not that it needs rebuilding, right? I guess that was a poor choice of words. Try to make changes to that kingdom for the betterment of the players who are staying. Are you still thinking about it? I know the news is relatively fresh, so. Hardcore waterfowl guys always choose ducks over bucks. I just wish I had I wish I had a dog that was trained to go and retrieve them ducks. Because me, I gotta find a farmer field and talk to the farmer and kind of sit in the field in between bodies of water that those ducks fly over, because I don't have a dog to do that retrieving in the water. Hello, quick question. Star Wars or Star Trek? Old Star Wars, and then The Next Generation. The newer Star Wars, like the ones with Jar Jar, I wasn't too fond of. I did really like the movie Han Solo, or Solo. Solo is the movie name, right? Han Solo was always my favorite character. So I liked the movie Solo, even though it got bad reviews. But overall, I would say Star Wars over Star Trek. Neither, because I'm a menace. Ba-da-bum-bum. I mean, I was never a big Star Wars or Star Trek. I mean, I know people who are seriously into it. If they're on TV, if Star Wars is on, I'll watch it. If there's nothing else on, I think my favorite movies of all time have to be Stand By Me. Was a really good movie. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I'll watch that anytime and always. Red Dawn, the original one with Patrick Swayze. Terminator, the Terminator series of movies. Nah, not too big into Lord of the Rings. Those movies dragged out forever. Most of the older Steven Seagal movies, Rambo. I think if I had to pick a favorite movie of all time, I think it's Red Dawn. I know a lot of people who like those movies, like Airplane or Dumb and Dumber. That type of humor, that stupid humor, I don't like it. Happy Gilmore is another movie. Loved Happy Gilmore. Price is Wrong, bitch. The Crow, yeah, that's a very good one. As far as TV shows, Walking Dead, of course. The later seasons kind of dragged out. Breaking Bad, fantastic. The Big Bang Theory. 2.5 Men. Older series, A-Team. Now, as a kid, you don't realize how many bullets they're shooting, and they never really kill anyone in the A Team. You know, they never ever hit anyone. Sopranos, fantastic, yes. Game of Thrones, my wife and I watched the first season, but I've got the whole DVD set or Blu-ray set, but you know, Chuck was a funny one. Dukes of Hazzard, you know, who can forget the Dukes of Hazzard, Daisy Duke. Toyota Prius or Dodge Challenger, neither. I mean, if I had to pick, I would choose the Dodge, but I'd rather have anything Chevy. Quantum Leap was another good show, the old one. The new one, I watched a couple, I couldn't get into it. You know, I loved Dukes of Hazzard as a kid, but I got the whole DVD set, seasons I think 1 through 8, right? Sat down, tried to watch it, and I'm like, man, what did I ever see in this show? And then comes Daisy Duke, and it's like, okay, I remember why I watched this now. Never bought anything. Yeah, my 2005 Chevy Tahoe, I think gets 12 miles to the gallon. But it has gotten me through every single Wisconsin winter. I've never gotten stuck in that thing. Band of Brothers was good. Yes, I've got that as well. The productions before all this woke culture. Yeah, I mean, you know, back in the 80s, Andrew Dice Clay and Eddie Murphy Raw. I mean, people are too sensitive these days. Try that with the A-Team. Yeah, A-Team is on occasionally in the middle of the day. And I'll watch it and I'll be like, man, they're shooting a lot of bullets. They're never changing magazines. And they're not hitting a damn person. They always seem to hit right at the feet of the people. And then the people shooting back at them just drop their guns. I do not recall seeing Kingdom of Heaven. No. What was that about? They come from the Stormtrooper. Yeah. The Stormtroopers in Star Wars, right? They couldn't hit the broadside of a barn if it was 2 feet in front of them. Henry ZL is tough on a Jan. Especially when you don't have field presence over there. run that rally within the ground. Welcome back, Clap. Did you cry while watching Gladiator? I don't recall crying while watching Gladiator. After I watched Seawell's video, I was glad I didn't crit my leadership gear set yet. Yeah, it is what it is. I think I've got 2 of my leadership pieces crit. They were instant crits, so I didn't have to refine them. I have no idea what seed KVK that is. It looks like B, maybe B seed. What was it, 15, 14, I think? Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So 18 kingdoms in that KVK. I'm guessing low A, high B. I don't know. Someone told me there was fighting there, so in Kingsland Open, so I figured it was something to watch rather than you guys watching me farm gems for 2 hours tonight. That you put those on your archers? I'm guessing those are the health ones, right? So those pants and boots on the archers, right? Let's see, where is takes attack and attack. And then what? You got the KVK helmet and the KVK weapon, I assume? So you're losing 5 health from the 6-piece set, but you're gaining 8, 6, 14. So you're gaining 9% health. Yeah, I can see where that would be. I can see where that would be good. I have only made one KVK equipment piece other than accessories. I just, until recently, that shit was so damn expensive that I just could not find there's no value in it to me. Oh, it's not on Nevsky. It's on HQ, right? Yeah. If they can hold the 2 versus 1 and not step back, it's a win for them. It's going to be an interesting KVK to watch. I think the 3 kingdoms that are allied together, right? 1960, 2377, and 1671. I think they're going to do fairly well. As we know, I think, where's that? I mean, 2268 has already said they're not going into this zone to face 1960 alone. So the first fighting we see is potentially going to be in this zone right here. And yeah, of course you cannot see my cursor on the screen, right? I need a red line magic pen or something. So the first fighting we see is going to be the zone immediately to the left of Electro King's beautiful face. I mean, I think 1960, no offense to 2268, but I think 1960 can easily handle 2268. 2268 and 1034 though. I mean, it doesn't matter because they got a path into Kingsland through the top. Right? What will be difficult is, of course, if the only way into Kingsland for these three kingdoms, 60, 77, and 71, is through the top. I mean, if for whatever reason they can't get into Kingsland through either the left side or the right side, then Kingsland fights are going to be long and hard. So I think the more important zone immediately are the zones immediately to the right, immediately to the left of Kingsland itself. Because if you're in the Red Kingdoms, you want multiple entry points into Kingsland, not just that top area. But I've said it many times, I'm not a territory guy. Yeah, speaking of Electro King, we haven't given him a plug yet today. I'm sure you all know who he is. He is the guy who does a lot of the graphics for me. Intros, outros, overlays, emojis, membership badges, you name it, he does it. He's got very reasonable prices, quick turnaround time. Hit him up on my Discord if you're looking for anything graphics related, or in my Alliance, Kingdom 1029 Alliance PK. He can hook you up. I think Wreckful is farming all my level 2 gem nodes. They're not as close to my city as they used to be. We're gonna have to zero that guy. Let's see, the giveaway. Oh, I forgot who even won that on Saturday, right? Yeah, I think Fish won a profile picture and Nick won a profile picture. Electro said Nick had already contacted him. I do not know if Fish has contacted him yet, but again, Electro King was out of town Saturday. He was still out of town for about 5 to 7 days, so I'll ask him to share the profile pictures once he creates them. But he did Justin's profile picture. He did Apocalypse Gaming's. Again, all the overlays you see here, he did for me. The outros, the intros. Yep, Only Farmer gave hers to Nick. There we go, finally. I mean, that's going to be a fun KVK, the 1365, 1093, once they can face off against each other. That's going to be a fun KVK. Hopefully the KVK I'm in. Matchmaking begins in 15 minutes. Hopefully we have fun in there too. Certainly looking forward to it, seeing what we can do without the MF account in the kingdom anymore. We'll have to do things a little bit smarter, with not as much reckless abandon, but it's okay. Happy I understood nothing from that paragraph. So they've been throwing Henry Zeal at this. Now it's a Tariq Pakal. Tariq Pakal or Tariq Sargon? Tariq Pakal. It's not doing much better. Yeah, Jan is the real deal. I don't know why he continues sending rallies here, though, without field support, but that just seems kind of silly. Oh. Okay. You guys are all sleeping. Better backbuild the flag here real quick, otherwise this territory's gone. Alright, guys, I am falling asleep here. I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. Anyone here got more hours than Lambo in their yearbook? What did I have? 3,800 or so? So yeah, I'm calling it a night. I'm gonna take my tablet, I'm gonna go sit in the recliner, and I'm gonna do my stuff at reset, and then I'm gonna fall asleep. But thanks y'all for hanging out. We are going to redirect you. We sent you to Plato last night. We're going to send you over to Black Panther tonight. So say hello to Panther, Lambo Raid when you get there. Make sure you're subscribed to his channel. Only Farmer is also streaming. Plato is also streaming. We have a wide selection of people to watch this evening. I apologize. I'm tired tonight. I'm really freaking exhausted. So we're going to call it, and we'll see you on the next stream. Thanks again.